When you want me to read.
A collaboration with SoldierBlue and Katherine. You thought you saw me upon the escarpment of the blue scraping mountain. You thought you saw me falling before the blue-coat soldiers in the raw and ragged folds of an arroyo. And as I cried and as I lay bleeding beneath the lean wings of the old crows, the marrow-soft messengers of my mother, in the spirit, mist, and smoke of my country, I saw you, the shadow child, above me, and I cried out, "Yes, it is I."
This land that scrapes the tip of the heavens, wisdom held in parchments long before you had a name, in the ice where you left the bodies of those innocent and the charred flesh of those who dared to serve, to save brothers and sisters from your objects of torture. Keep your peaceful liberation. Peace does not begin with bloodletting and the death of holy ones as prime targets, victims of lies and the death of sacred silence. Yes, said I, reaching out with my dreaming hand as I grasped the lands that had always been mine before the shades of those who sought to clutter my eyes.
With their gigas that have no roots to the earth, only to their own dilapidated senses, and that have an abasement to time. You thought you saw me in the bread lines. You sought me in the communal graves. You sought me in the islands far from here where they supposed we would be good slaves. We were not. We lived for but a breath before we turned our sight and died, setting ourselves free to the unbroken grounds of sleep and dreams and the purple paths beyond dead star dims, unto the crenellated constellations moving upon the celestial breeze, yea, sacred stones that pressed onward upon the ghost road.
There walks the spirit of the snow lion and the displaced jewel that shines from the west, while you import trinkets and shiny objects. The elder ones survive to tell how you shot them down, raped their lands while teaching their children your foreign tongue. Yes, you take them young, trying to rewrite history. But it was their spirit you cannot break. Your tools of torture only pierced their flesh. You could not burn their essence with electric cow prods and chains. And the wish-fulfilling jewel still surrounded in gossamer white scarves still leads the spirits of the people, despite exile from the mountain peaks, where you desecrate all that is holy with your version of improvements. You thought you saw me, etched clean, in petroglyphic strides, off cliff sides. You thought you saw me, laid, skint-thinned.
Limed in shades and shadows of hindsight, ravens' profiles, head high, fixed eyes, rictus smiles. You thought you saw me painted in wintered counts of skins scraped vellum thin in pastorals of pox and measles. Yea, the gifts you brought, such as were yours, and I say you have never seen more than the flesh of me. For I am the remade child of my red earth. What know you of more than my clay?
What know you beyond the rags of your mouldering smokes as I wander away deathless and free, as I wander away upon my endless journeys of song and hope, here upon my undespoiled earth, here upon the ghost road? What you know? You saw me? Do you know anything? I am the wanderer, smoke-soaked upon the ghost road, that you know not.
No, you and your new thought, steeped in greed, will not be conquered by the weapons used for genocide. It will be the law spirit of something beyond what your eyes could perceive, Non-violent resistance does not mean an unwillingness to die. The snow lion will not lower itself to your twisted ways. The flag still raised is done so without malice, but demanding a return to freedom and the echo of spirit and prayer that will survive you.
It is said in the echoes of prayer, song, and the soft plumes of cedar smoke, the syllabus of our survival is independent of anything material, and the cloth of our faiths cannot be torn nor rent from our spirits. We weave the constant of the colors with which we were made, and the stones know who among us are faithful as they dream. The stories of earth creation, and so in symbols, bones, hand-blown prints, and the shapes given to feline fierceness and steep strength of endurance, does red earth and her relations from afar continue to walk, here and beyond the glacier-fed reflections.
We can see beyond the stars, dead and sometimes dim, yet always sacred. Yea, hills of prayers written upon stones that walk with us upon the ghost road.